Each month, market sentiment is often dictated by the result of US employment, and this month is certainly no different. Over the weekend, we had the August result for US employment, and the US economy managed to put on zero job growth over the month. This was very weak and disappointed already weak expectations of just 65,000 increase in jobs. Adding insult to injury, the previous month's job increase was also revised down. The weaker result highlights the weakness in the US economy and suggests that momentum and growth is continuing to slow. It adds to weaker data we've had over the month, including a sharp slowdown in manufacturing growth, very weak housing market in the US, and very low consumer confidence. As a result of the employment result, the market is now increasing its speculation that the Fed will add further stimulus to the economy. There are a number of options the Fed could use to provide further stimulus. Now, one option that was discussed at the previous Fed meeting was reshuffling the maturity of the Fed's asset book. This would involve selling shorter-end Treasury assets and replacing them with longer-end Treasury assets. Essentially, this will lower yields at the longer end, particularly at the 10-year space, but the Fed will be confident that the shorter-end mature yields will not rise, particularly given that the Fed has promised to keep interest rates at extremely low levels for the next 2 years. Now, the market does seem to be speculating on this action given the moves that we saw over the weekend. We saw the yields on the 2-year assets increase by 1.6 points, but the yields on the 10-year assets declined by 14 points. There are a number of other options that the Fed may use, but this seems to be the favoured option. Now, the New Zealand dollar was already on the back foot going into the weekend, declining on a report that the government is trying to sue a number of major banks. But the weaker payrolls result adds further downward momentum to the New Zealand dollar, and we expect the New Zealand dollar to continue to decline on the open today.